Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining today's webinar. My name is Anatoly, and I am a QA engineer at Agiliway. Uh, and today we are diving into the theme, test smarter, not harder. The idea is simple but powerful. How can we use artificial intelligence to make our quality assurance processes more efficient and accurate and scalable? And today we'll explore how AI can predict where bugs are most likely to occur, automatically generate and prioritize test cases, and analyze how AI can make business impact. The goal is to shift from repetitive manual work to smarter, data-driven testing so we can deliver better software faster. So here's a quick overview of what we'll cover in today's session. Let's start with the basics. Manual testing and scripted QA used to be the gold standard, but in today's world of rapid development cycles and constant updates, they are just not keeping up. We are running into issues like scalability, tight deadlines, and some human errors. And it's becoming clear that we need something powerful like AI to help us. And that's where AI comes in. I'll walk you through how AI is transforming QA, not but just speeding up things and but actually making testing smarter. Think about automating those repetitive tasks, predicting where bugs might pop up, and expanding test coverage in ways just aren't possible manually. I'll show you how I use one of AI tool in action, and you can see the impact of it by yourself. And of course, we'll tie it all back to the business side because at the end of the day, it's not about only cool tech, it's about the result. Faster releases, more stable product, and lower KI costs. That's the kind of value AI brings to the table. So why traditional QA falls short? First and foremost, manual testing is slow feedback loops. Manual testing requires human effort to execute test cases, document results, and reporting bugs. This process is time-consuming and often introduce delays between development and feedback. For example, in a sprint cycle, if a developer finishes a feature on Wednesday, but QA only starts testing on Friday, any bugs found delay the next steps. This lags down to the entire development pipeline. And the impact of this is slower iterations, delayed bug fixes, and reduced agility in fast-paced environments. The second point is regression testing delays releases. Regression testing ensures that new code changes don't break existing functionality. As the product grows, the number of test cases increases, making regression testing longer and more complex. Before releasing a new feature in CV CRM system, for example, QA must retest login, data entry, reporting, integrations, permissions, and a lot of things. This can take a lot of working hours if done manually. And as application grow up in size and complexity, the number of features, user flows, and edge cases increases. Manual QA structures struggles to keep up with the scale. QA coverage drops and critical bugs may go unnoticed and the system becomes harder to maintain. Now let's talk about how AI transforming QA into something smarter and more proactive. You see, traditional QA often reacts to problems after they already happened. But with AI, we are shifting to a much more predictive and continuous approach. First, AI allows us to anticipate issues before they even occur. Instead of waiting for bugs to show up during testing, AI can analyze code changes, historical defects, and even using user behavior patterns to predict where a problem are most likely to arise. This means we can test smarter and earlier through the development cycle, not just at the end. Second is AI learns from the past to protect the future. It can look at previous bugs and start recognize patterns. For example, if a certain module tends to break up after updates, AI will feel it for extra attention next time. That kind of insight help us avoid repeating the same mistakes and catch issues before they become real problems. And third, AI helps reduce human error in repetitive tasks. Let's face it, things like running test cases, entering data, or analyzing logs can be tedious and error-prone when done manually. AI can take over those tasks with high accuracy, which not only improves reliability, but also frees up our QA engineers to focus on more strategic, complex testing. Let's look at some specific areas when AI is making a real impact in QA management. So we talk about the big picture, not like let's zoom in some practical hands-on way AI is changing the game. First, AI helps us generate test cases from requirement documents or user stories. Imagine feeding your backlog or documentation into an AI tool and getting a full set of relevant test cases in return. That's not just a time saver, it also ensures we're covering all the bases, especially in agile environments where things can change fast and often. Next is AI is stepping during the code commits and to predict bugs before they even reach QA. As the developers push code, AI models can analyze those changes in real time and flag areas that are likely to introduce defects. It's like having a smart assistant that says, hey, this part of code might be risky, don't double check it. That early warning system can make a huge difference. And finally, AI helps us prioritize our test suites intelligently. Instead of running every single test every time, which can be slow and inefficient, AI looks at what changed and decides which tests are most likely to catch new bugs. That means faster feedback, more efficient testing, and better use of resources. On this slide, I added some test tools with AI features. And first is testing. And the AI feature of testing is smart locators and dynamic test creation. So testing uses machine learning to identify and track UI elements, even when their attributes change. This dramatically reduces test flakiness and maintenance overhead. For example, if a button ID or class changes after UI update, the team will recognize it and continue to test without falling to no manual updates needed. Second one is Apply Tools. And Apply Tools has AI feature like visual AI for UI validation. Apply Tools ICE uses computer vision to detect visual differences between baseline and current UI stages across browsers and devices. It can catch layout shifts, font issues, or color mismatches that traditional functional tests might miss. The third one is Mobile. And Mobile has AI feature like self-healing tests and anomaly detection. Mobile automatically updates tests when UI changes and uses machine learning to detect unusual behavior during test runs. So if a form field is moved or renamed, Mobile adjusts the test on its own and alerts you if something unexpected happens in the app. And browser stack. Browser stack has feature about AI-powered test case generation from requirements. Browser Stack's test management platform uses generative AI to create test cases from natural language prompts or uploaded documents. A QA engineer can simply upload a product or something like login flow with 2FA, and the AI will generate structured group test cases ready for review and execution. There's a lot of systems, and I'm sure every system wants to or already implemented some AI features. I will talk more about browser stack because I will show you the live demo in the next slides. So let's take a closer look on how browser stack is integrating AI. First, browser stack now allows you to generate test cases directly from natural language prompts or uploaded documents. So whenever working from a user story, a spec sheet, or even a PDF, the AI can instantly turn that into structured, actionable test cases. It's a huge time saver, especially when you are trying to keep up with fast-moving requirements. Second is AI creates description for each task. So when you upload the PDF, AI helps you to create test cases and to create description as well. This make it much easier for teams to understand what each test is for, what is validating, and how it fits to the bigger picture, even if they weren't involved in writing the original requirements. Third, the AI doesn't just generate tests, it also helps prioritize each task. Um, it looks at factors like risks, complexity, and relevance to assign priority levels. That way, your team can focus on the most critical areas first instead of spending time on low-impact tests. Fourth, browser stack ensures comprehensive test coverage. It doesn't just stop at functional testing. It also suggests tests for UI, performance, security, and more. So you are not just testing more efficiently, you're testing more soulfully. And finally, all of this is integrated with browser stack low-code automation tools. That means that even if you are not efficient in automation, you just give AI some information and test cases, and they can do the automation by low-code automation tool. It really opens up the QA to the whole team, not just the engineers. Now I will show you how exactly the browser stack works. So for experiment, I have the extension developed by our team, and in this extension for CVCRM, we are using projects with dashboard, with priorities, assignees, and a lot of functional stuff. You can add task, log time, manage performance by this dashboard. You can move any task on the dashboard to each column. If I click on edit, I see a lot of fields that I need to cover up with tests like description, title, owners. So each field has its own value, project columns, So it's a lot of functional UI performance testing to be done here. And for browser stack, I have already created projects. I created this one just to show you how it works. So you just create a new folder. Uh, Actually, I have some subfolders when I manage my tests. Uh, Basically, you just need to create a folder, and browser stacks helps you with generating your test cases with AI. There is a button to generate with AI. It's a beta version, but I think in the future it will improve massively. Now, all I need is just enter some prompt or paste my document with requirements. I think it will use any documents that you fill in, not only requirements, but you can fill in test plan or a document with some screenshots from your features. Actually, I have this file. Basically, it's about the extension, how it works, some screenshots, some drag and dropping, and performers log time. So basically, uh, as you see, it's a lot of testing. It's a lot of tests to be added. So I just click on upload a requirement document, and I will use this file, time tracker documentation. I can also give some prompt or just click on generate test cases. The AI just reads this requirements document, and in a time added, we'll add some tests. Just I will show you the already added tests, like it's 113 tests have been added. You can see functional tests, permissions, performance, accessibility, security, other tests. I already moved the test to specific folders. So at first, it just adding all the tests to the folders that you choose. It also adds priorities for each task. It adds a type of test. Like, for example, I have functional tests. I just filtered this folder to functional tests and move into to the next folder. We can click on any of these tests, and AI also gives us the description for each task, preconditions for each task, and the steps and result of each steps to the task. I also try to use not documents, but some screenshots, but for now it just doesn't work. So yeah, that's it with time tracker and browser stack generating with AI. Let's move on to the presentation. So let's wrap up with some key takeaways about adopting AI in QA, because while the potential is huge, success depends on some points. AI isn't a magic fix; it needs quality data. So it means that one of the biggest misconceptions that AI will magically fix everything, but the truth is it's only as smart as the data we feed it. If your test cases are outdated or your requirements are vague or your bug history is inconsistent, the AI won't be able to learn effectively. Think it of like training a junior tester. If you give them a bad examples, they make bad decisions. So before diving into AI, make sure your data foundation is solid. And the second one is start with focused experiment. It's tempting to go all in, but the best approach is to begin with something manageable. Choose a single project and try out one power tool. Uh, this gives your team space to learn, adapt, and see results without disrupting your entire workflow. Once you have been success, you can scale up gradually. It's all about building confidence and capability step by step. And QA roles are evolving, and that's a good thing. The role of QA is shifting. It's not all longer just about writing and running test case. With AI handling more of repetitive work, QA engineers now have the opportunity and responsibility to think more strategically. That means focusing on test planning, risk analysis, tool integration, and quality metrics. In short, we are moving from being testers to becoming quality leaders. Uh, One of the biggest wins we have seen is speed. Uh, with AI generating test cases and prioritizing them and even automating execution, we dramatically reduce time from development to deployment. What used to take days, especially for manual regression testing, not now takes just hours. A developer can get faster feedback, and customers get updates sooner. In some cases, we have seen release cycles shrink by as much as 40%. Fewer critical bugs was in production, and AI is helping us to catch more issues before they even reach production. It learns from the past bugs, analyzes code changes, and flags risky areas early in the process. This proactive approach means fewer critical bugs slipping through the cracks. The result is fewer updates, fewer emergency fixes, and a smoother experience for users. QA team also has a productivity up. Um, with AI taking over the repetitive tasks like test case creation, maintenance, and execution, our QA engineers are freed up to focus on a high value work. They are spending more time on exploratory testing, improving coverage, and collaborating closely with developers. This shift has boosted our productivity, helping teams achieve more without needing more resources. And my conclusion is that AI is future of our world. AI is fundamentally reshaping quality assurance, and not only quality assurance, but development, business analysis, and all types of IT work. And it shifts from a reactive process to proactive intelligent strategy for managing quality across the development lifecycle. Traditional QA methods simply can't keep up with today's pace. They are too manual, too slow, and too difficult to scale effectively. And by integrating AI, teams are seeing real business impact, faster release cycles, fewer bugs in production, more productive QA teams, and more. But success doesn't came from diving it all at once. The smartest approach is to start small, choose one tool, one project, and scale up from there as your team builds confidence and capability. And finally, as AI takes over repetitive tasks, the role of QA is evolving. Engineers are not longer just testers, they becoming strategists and quality leaders, shaping how software is built and delivered. Now it's time for your questions. You can share it into the chat and I will try to answer it. Okay, if there are not many questions, thank you all for attending this webinar. Your time and attention means a lot. We hope you are learning with fresh insights and practical ideas to take back to your team, and see you at the next webinars by Agiliway team. Oh, I have a question. Uh, what tool do you find most useful for your daily work? Uh, Actually, I tried browser stack only because uh, our organization already paid for it, so I needed to try it, and I used browser stack to manage my apps. So to go to live, use DevTools and anything else, and um, I was. Typing tests by my own, and then this feature comes in with AI, and it's just great for the work. It's uh, lacks out very much of repetitive work like writing test cases. And do you think AI is more helpful or harmful for QA? Of course, it's helpful because you can manage your processes very fast. As you can see, I just uploaded my requirements, and in a couple of minutes, I have 100 plus tests. And it's not only about the test management. You can ask any AI tool any of your question. You can send them some requirements, uh, like I need to test my login with some fields, and AI will help you to create efficient and effectful tests. So I think it's a game changer for everybody. Not only QA uses AI. I think it's the most powerful thing today to work with AI. But have you ever heard of case tools? Actually, I haven't heard of it, but I will watch it on my free time for sure. What will be the next tool you will be integrating in your work to compare the benefits? Um, I think I will be integrating automation. Um, Browser Stack gives this tool to automate your tests, but I just haven't tried. I will try it, and I will come up with some advantages and disadvantages. So thank you all for attending this webinar, and we will see you next time at the webinars by Agiliway team. Bye bye.